We're good.
I forgot my water. That's okay.
If they could see the other side of this, they are not getting out right now.
Stuck.
And we're just going to start like that. Welcome, everybody, to episode 3, season 2 of the number 2 poop podcast in the Midwest, soon to be number 1 again. Welcome back to the Waft.
On location today.
A little different set today, kids. We are live, and by live I mean you're going to watch this recorded live from my office. And why is that?
At Cycle Bar West Omaha. In case you don't know, Dwight's office is at Cycle Bar.
Yes, and the reason we're here is because I think you got a message, or she told you in person.
She told me, yeah. We got our first sponsor. Last episode we offered up sponsorship for $1 to sponsor an episode of the Waft.
And
the Payback Penguin, aka Rebecca's husband, Josh.
Yes.
So Rebecca and Josh took us up on that offer.
Yes, we had 2 other people as well.
Yes.
$3 whole, but the other 2.
In the green.
Yes, the other 2 are going to be for next week. But first, before we go any further, shout out Rebecca, Josh, Payback Penguin.
Yes.
Instead of promoting your awesome graphic design, they wanted us to discuss Dwight's office and what goes in to the feng shui. Your water's up there, by the way.
Oh, it's blocking your sign. Whoops.
So, I guess we'll just start. This is my throne, the thinking throne, if you will. Some of my best ideas come right here on this toilet. Usually with my pants at my ankles, though, while I'm pooping.
That's such a roll. That's the Roland in you. If you haven't watched Schitt's Creek, Dwight is Roland. And that comment is it right there. Like, oh, I do some of my best thinking. I won't tell you where, but it's in a small room and I'm usually sitting down.
Look, I'm jacked right now.
Oh my god.
So,
you fuck me.
I'd fuck me. Yeah. Let's just readdress last week.
Yeah.
I'd fuck me. I'm looking good right now. Tiny nipples or not. Yeah. So let's just take a little tour around my office, if you will. Just to show you the little production value we got going on right now.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
They're about to throw up.
Yeah, so there's the ring light behind us. That just that's not flattering. So as you see over here, I'm very upset about my 4.5-star rating courtesy of Rob Lingenfeld. What I need to do to get that other half star, I would love to know. Probably installing a bidet on that toilet would get me that full 5 stars. There's toilet paper wiping the butt since we do not have the bidet. This trash can's usually not here with the microphone on it. Then we get the goods over here. So if you come to Cycle Bar and you only use the ladies' restroom, you're missing out. Because we've got a few things over here. A little poopery action. So we recently learned that you spray this in the toilet before you poop. I always thought it was after.
Yeah.
But this is a nice lavender lemongrass courtesy of our friend Mark. Thank you, Mark. And also Mark gave us this strawberry pound cake concentration spray that if you just give the tiniest little squirt, it will just...
We sprayed a little bit and the whole bathroom smells like strawberry pound cake. So
yes.
Thank you, Mark, for those 3 additions.
Yeah, because
most recently,
the latest one,
Dude Wipes. Yeah.
So I think we are well aware of how sweaty some of us get at Cycle Bar, myself, Mark, and others included. So the Dude Wipes are very appropriate.
Those are flushable? Wow. Plant-sourced fibers. Totally plant-sourced, flushable wipes with vitamin E and aloe. I think these are for your butt. I don't think it's for being sweaty. I think that's to, clean up, which is why they're flushable.
I just realized they probably couldn't hear me because the microphone's here.
Yeah.
And it was based over there. So if you couldn't hear me, just go with it. We're not re-recording it. We'll re-listen. But if we take a trip over here, guys, after I get my great ideas, the mirror behind me there, that's usually where I look at myself before class and give myself a nice little pep talk, capping things off with, of course, I'd fuck me.
I know. Shout out Aaron, who we decided that we should write fun messages on the mirror. So now in this restroom we have "No one is you, and that is your power." So we got little motivational messages on the mirror too.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this audio is going to do after this episode.
We'll see.
But yeah, we got a lot of goodies in Dwight's office. Holy, forgot. We also have a bike.
No seat though. Oh no.
The seat's over there for storage purposes, but we also have a bike. So
that you use.
I do use.
Yeah.
So if you can't find me on a Thursday during the 4 o'clock, 4:30 class, it's because I'm in my office preparing while riding the bike, getting in that zone. So when we got this location, we're the second smallest cycle bar in the country.
There's actually a story behind this bathroom.
What do you mean?
Well, number one, we had to redo the design. This was supposed to be the laundry room.
This is supposed to be the laundry room.
The laundry room, the community room was supposed to be bigger.
Mhm.
There wasn't supposed to be a laundry room there, and this was supposed to be the laundry room. Every single cycle bar I've ever been into has just like single bathrooms,
Unisex restrooms.
But the
City of Omaha is a bunch of
decided
fuck sticks.
that we needed a whole separate women's. They wanted what, 5
They wanted
stalls?
five restrooms, 2 male and 3
3
female,
female.
in less than 2,000 square feet.
In less than 2,000 square feet for 41 people who are literally just coming in to work out and leave. Like they're not coming in to pee.
Yeah.
So then we had to go to the plumbing board and we had to fight it and all of this crazy shit. Meanwhile, we got it down to 2 women's restrooms and 1 male.
Yep.
Then, and we did that. Then we opened and I realized we have 2 women's restroom and they made us say like a male restroom. And I said, that doesn't fly because that's not inclusive. So this, people don't, I think they think it's the men's restroom, but it is a unisex restroom. And the sign says unisex. So females can use this restroom, males can use this restroom, whatever you can identify as, you can use this restroom. So, and it's fun with all the fun things.
We're gonna get a sign, I think, outside. Like kind of right now, there'd be a red light saying recording going on. I want to get one that like flips up and down, where it's like restroom or Dwight's office, depending on the time of day. So you realize.
Are you using it as your office or are you using it as a restroom?
Yes. So there you go,
Yeah.
Josh, Rebecca. There is the story behind the feng shui of my office. The space is small. I didn't have room for an office, and let's be real. Like I said, I do my best thinking right here with my pants at my ankles. So why not just turn this whole thing into my office? So the 2 other people, C-Mac, Hillary, next week. We will be chatting about what you wanted to talk about with your $1 sponsorship. If you missed out last week, there's good news. You can still get in. But now, it's going to cost you $2, people. If you would like to sponsor a future episode of The Waft, either next week or the following week, it has to take place within 2 weeks of the sponsorship. It'll be $2. You can promote a business or just pick a topic, and we will cover it.
Yeah.
We're getting rich.
$3 whole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll show both my nipples.
Maybe I'll show a nipple.
Oh man, that's another topic. There's gonna be a nipple episode. We're just waiting for it. My office is not the place.
I cannot wait for the nipple episode because I get so heated.
There's a lot of nipple talk coming. A little double standard, and I'm guilty of this.
Yes.
I'm guilty of this.
Get to it later.
Let's see. We got the $2 promotion. Let's talk about oblivious people.
It's because of a situation we experienced last night
At Costco.
at the Costco gas station. And if you go get gas on Costco, please let us know when is the prime time to go because every time we
Always
go,
busy.
it is fucking popping. And then it's like, it's Dwight's pet peeve is the Costco gas station because it's just like a cluster.
2 things about it piss me off. One, there's 2 lanes, and there's 2 lanes, and then there's a middle lane that people can go around and get to the far one. For whatever dumbass reason, people just wait. If like the person up front pulls away and then the person in the first stall like literally just started, they just sit there and wait. Like the middle lane is there for a reason. Go around them, go in reverse, and pump your fucking gas.
Yeah.
I get real heated about
It's
it.
so heated.
And then number 2, yesterday, Emily looks.
This
and
is my fault. So we're on our way to a wedding and we pull in and there's 2 cars pumping and then 2 cars in front of us and then there's us. And then in the lane in front of us, there's 2 cars and
Lane
1
next to
car.
us.
And next to us. So I said, babe, I think it'd be smarter because you're gonna have to wait a full turn for those 2 cars or you would be in the next turn. So he's like, yeah, you're right. So we pull over to the next lane. The second we pull over, the lady who just pulled up to get gas walks out of the car and I was like, oh, this was a mistake. You could just tell by her ambiance and her getup. I was like, this lady, it's not gonna go well. And Dwight's like, oh, like, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. I'm like, no. It didn't go well.
No. So Costco has this new thing where you don't put your card in right. You put your Costco card in, insert it, pull it out really quickly. Then you put your credit card in, and it literally tells you on the screen, wait. I'm guilty of this. The first time I did it, I'm like, what the F is this? Second time I did it, and I'm like, oh, read the screen. This lady does it at least 4 times, where she
No,
does it.
it was. I think it was like 6. It was like in, out.
And then
in,
she's
out.
like,
and then in, wait, and then pulled it out.
Yeah.
And then in, just didn't leave it in, and then again pulled it out. And it literally says to keep your card in there. So then she somehow gets it, put the gas in her car, but then has to walk off because she can't figure out how to pump it.
Yeah.
So then she has to get the Costco guy to come back, and they pump her gas. And then he's literally like, he knows she's an idiot. So he literally attaches her gas cap back on once it's over for her.
And then she can't get it
and
shut.
then she can't even get it shut. Meanwhile, everyone around us has gone like 5 times.
Yep.
And we're just sitting there like, holy fucking shit. People are
Well, and then it's like she's driving a
oblivious.
nice ass Mercedes, and it's like, how does she have a $100,000 vehicle
Her
and
husband's
is just dumb as a box of rocks?
probably married.
But oblivious people, that got us talking. Like, this happened to Rebecca the other day, I think. I don't, it baffles me when I see someone park like just a complete nincompoop and take up 2 stalls, or they're like on the line, especially in like a busy Village Point parking lot. I'm like, did you get out of the car? And you look like, ah, that's good job by me. I'm good to go. Like, I apologize, but how fucking stupid. It just grinds my gears. Like, I do not get it. Like, it's one thing if you're at the grocery store and you park way off in the distance and you have a brand new vehicle. Or if you have a brand new vehicle, don't be a jackass and do it super close. Have the courtesy to go off wide. But like, I just don't get it when someone parks like a nincompoop and then just like get like, there's on with my day.
I think the one that gets me is the Chipper one.
This one anyone can relate to if you've been in the studio.
Like, you know, Chipper's defensive when you're not a member and he doesn't know who you are. He starts barking. And we'll have people, not even kids, like legit adults,
20 to 40-year-olds.
walk by and see Chipper, and they're not members. And they're
He's
just
cute.
outside.
He's cute.
And he starts barking. And then they come closer, and he really starts barking.
Defensive
They
barking.
They don't get the hint. Then they open the door. He really starts barking. They come in, and they're like, oh my God, can we pet your dog? And he is like freaking the fuck out. And I don't even know what, I'm always just like, I mean, he doesn't like new people,
Yes.
but you can try, because then everyone will be like, no, don't pet my dog. And then Chipper literally is like barking like
terrified.
crazy. And they're like, oh, puppy. And I'm like, are you a fucking idiot?
Like,
He clearly doesn't want to be your friend.
yeah. So, Emily, yeah, it's
not, it's just people are oblivious. I just think they're in their own world. They don't read things, they don't read emails, they don't read the Costco thing that says wait. They're just going through the motions. They don't actually think like, wow, this dog is really barking at me. Maybe I should not pet the dog.
or maybe I should just not even try opening the
Opening
door
the
when
door,
he is
yeah.
showing
Literally,
his
if he starts
teeth.
barking,
and
maybe
barking,
don't even try and come
like-
in the studio.
I don't know what about that test friendly.
Yeah.
So, just something that we talked about is just
Yeah.
the obliviousness of people.
I'd be
I don't
curious,
get.
what are our people, like what are your pet peeves that people do that are like oblivious, you know, like
Yes.
what are the other things that just like get you like,
Because there's other things that, like, I'm guilty of being that guy in the grocery store in the middle of the aisle that's a complete asshole on my phone holding up traffic. To my defense, though, when I do it, I go, I'm being an asshole right now. I need to move, and then I turn. I go, my bad. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But like, there's people that don't have no comprehension that they're being a fuckstick holding up traffic. And pardon my language, but clearly it gets me heated, and
But if you need a new cuss word, fuckstick is
It's
a
a
great
great
one.
word.
We say fuckstick magoo
Yeah.
a lot. Ass clit is a great one that we use often. We've got a lot of words that if you want to expand your vocabulary, we can have a whole episode on that.
A lot of our words we just combine. Clearly,
Yeah.
ass clit. Like, we just take 2 words, throw them together. That's a good one. That's a good insult. Peanut brain is
Peanut
another
brain.
PG. It's a PG.
Yeah.
So a lot of oblivious people we could call peanut brains.
Yeah, or if we're like trying to be DL, we call them PBs.
PBs, yeah.
Peanut brain.
So yeah, that's that. That's really got off on a tangent there,
Yeah.
but that's what on the waft. We're just seeing what's wafting, and a lot of these conversations are sparked while we're in the car driving, and then it gets the ball rolling, and we want to share it with you.
Yeah.
And we're up to double digits now, I think. So thank you to the 10, maybe 11 people that are tuning in these days
Yeah.
and supporting us and getting us $3 last week.
I mean, I know Pam Harborn watches because last week I should issue a correction about the sperm. It is milliliter. It wasn't millimeter. It was milliliter. My mother texted me after and said, "By the way, it's milliliter." And I was like, "Great! I'm glad my mom is listening to us talk about
And she
a
was,
load."
and she was really focused on the really important details
Of the
of the load.
That of the load, it was a millimeter,
Yes.
not a milliliter.
So
So thanks for that, Pam Harborn. We should get next. We're gonna be on Colorado. Maybe she'll sponsor an episode.
Oh yeah.
But maybe I would have Pam wait until we're at like the $20 sponsorship.
Pam, you wait till the cost a little
very
higher.
last
But I'm laying this out there right now, Pam. I know you're watching. No one else has ever been on the podcast. If you pay $2, maybe you can be on the podcast. But this is Dwight and Emily the Waft. Like, I don't know if Pam can be on it. If
anyone can make a guest appearance, it's Mariah.
Yes.
We're gonna have a segment called Text from Mariah, and she's
Exactly.
just gonna come on and just read the text that she sends because they're fucking phenomenal.
Just like I wish there was more post-production value, because as you see with the light, the new camera, there's good production value. The microphone, we've really upped our game for season 2 with the production. Post-production, 0. Like, I clip it at the start, clip it at the end, upload. I don't got time to do anything more. But if there's like someone that wants to, for free, give us some post-production and throw like Mariah up in the top corner and be like, this week on Text from Mariah, and she reads it, like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Speaking of no time, so this is a good segue into our last thing. At the Waft, we keep shit real. As I'm on the pooper, we keep shit real. Terrible. Okay, moving on. But we keep things real, so we go back to episode 1 on the honeymoon.
We know you guys are dying to know.
The sex counter.
The sex counter.
I'm not telling you the number.
But we're failing.
It's not the best, but it's not terrible. It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
It could be worse, because I'm saying I don't have time to post-product this episode, so clearly we don't have time. We have this business. Little peek behind the curtain, there's another business we're working on that, don't worry, we're in Omaha, it's staying here. It's not really a actual location, it's more of a tech project.
Yeah, we're in app development.
But anyway, another project that we're working on, and it's kind of like, okay, we got a lot of crap on our hands between owning a business that everyone knows we're here 7 days a week, adding another project, adding 3 animals, which I think is a large part of it. So the sex counter, we're doing it still. I'm still keeping track. We're in double digits.
It just takes an effort. So we would want any advice. If you've been married for a while, or maybe you just have some good tips on how to keep it going.
Yeah, I think it's tough to do. Just like we've been to full transparency, we've been away from the animals for like 3 hours now. We know Chipper is going to be a full cycle when we get home. They're all going to want food. So by the time we get home, give them food, play with them, it's going to be 8 o'clock.
Take a wedding, for example. It was a date night, right? So we go out on a beautiful date, we dress up, we go to the wedding, we leave around 8.
We got home at 8:30.
We got home at 8:30, by which point we had to feed the animals.
Sarah, it was beautiful, by the way.
It was a beautiful wedding.
Great wedding.
Chipper's a full-on psycho. So it's 8:30, we get home, we feed the boys. By 9 o'clock, we're taking them out and we have to play fetch with Chipper to get his energy out. And then we decided we needed to decompress, so we started watching an episode of a TV show. But then I teach on Sundays, and I'm a grandma. And so this is already past my bedtime. By 9:30, I'm just like exhausted, and it's like, I know I have to wake up early to practice my playlist. You have 3 animals still running around, like.
Do we need to like set a timer? Like, I'm not even kidding. I think that's the thing. Like, we need to just be like, all right, from this time to this time, not just sex time, but romantic time. No cycle bar talk time. No other business talk time. And we need to get shock collars for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then when we think about it or talk about it, we get shocked.
I mean, we went on a date tonight and we talked about our businesses, so we really fail at it. It's like if you've seen that Progressive commercial, I say this is us, where they're all at the beach and like, we're gonna have a beach day. And then there's people in the corner and they're like, I need rental insurance and I wish you could bundle it. And then they're like twitching and they're like, oh, let me tell you about it. That's literally us. Like, we cannot stop talking about business and our business ideas.
Which is good because we're going to be successful as all hell because we're super driven, and I know what we're doing here at Cycle Bar is great, as well as our next venture with the little app development. But
I've come to the conclusion that sometimes when we have sex, it's just not going to be romantic, and sometimes it's just like bang bang, gotta get it done, check it off the list, add it to the sex counter.
I don't last long anyway, so it's okay. Oh shit. Hi, Mom. We got go to the waft.org to check out Emily's new blog every Tuesday.
Yep.
We're doing good every Sunday night. You're gonna get a new Waft. We might be July 5th next week because July 4th, everyone's busy obviously. We're in Colorado, so we'll probably record it on the 4th, upload it on the 5th.
Yep.
But then after that, every Sunday, remember, oh God, what is going on here?
Oh shit.
Whew. Almost lost it, screensaver. That means we gotta get out of here. Remember, $2 sponsorship if you want in. Spoiler alert, it's going up every week. So if you want in on this, $2, we'll talk about whatever you want, sponsor, plug whatever you want, either next week or the following week, $2. I'm not taking a number 2. This is the Waft. We're the number 2 poop podcast in the Midwest as of right now. And until next time.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.